Painting in the Dark. Esref Armagan, Blind Artist, by Rachelle Burk. Illustrated by Claudia Gaudati. Narrated by Bronson Pinchot. With painting descriptions by Katherine Kellgren. Esref dabs his finger, sticky with paint, onto a canvas. He adds color and detail until the landscape comes alive. Birds glide before a warm, glowing sunset. A waterfall splashes into a glistening lake. Yet, this artist does not know one color from another. His eyes have never gazed upon landscapes like those he paints. He has not even seen his own paintings. That's because Esref has been blind since birth. Esref Armagan was born in 1953 to a poor family in Istanbul, Turkey. He had little formal education, and his childhood days were often spent at his father's shop, exploring the world around him with his hands. While his father worked, he kept busy by scraping shapes into cardboard with a nail. To others, he appeared to be making random scribbles, but to Esref they represented the things he saw with his fingers. One day, when Esref was 12, he asked his father, "Baba, will you catch a butterfly for me? I want to touch it to know what it looks like." "A butterfly is very delicate, Esref. If you touch one, it may die." Instead, his father carved an outline of a butterfly into a piece of wood. Esref followed the grooves with his fingers. Then, with a nail, he scratched and scraped to reproduce the shape into cardboard. Finally, after many tries, the blind boy drew a butterfly his father was able to recognize. At the time, however, Esref was not thinking about becoming an artist. He drew to understand his environment and to feel connected to the world. In this quest, he would face many challenges. While he could understand the shapes of objects by touch, he was curious when he heard people describe things in terms of their colors. What did it mean that the sky is blue or a shirt is red? He knew only that color was an important characteristic that sighted people used to identify objects. "I will learn to use color so that people can relate to my art," Esref decided when he was 15. He asked his father to buy him a set of colored pencils. After drawing a picture onto poster board, Esref filled the image with colors by feeling the borders created by the pencil pressure. "Baba, please give me a red pencil," he said. His father stopped working to hand Esref the pencil. "Baba, now I need a yellow one." His father again stopped to help his son. "Baba, will you—" His father threw up his hands. "Esref, I cannot work with all your interruptions. I will set the pencils in a row and you can memorize their order." Baba laid them out. White, black, yellow, brown, red, blue, and green. This was the order that Esref would use from that day forward. Esref constantly asked about the colors of things. There was a lot to remember. A watermelon's skin is green, but the inside is red. The sea appears light blue on a sunny day and black on a cloudy one. Flowers, butterflies, and clothing can be many different colors. But Esref had a remarkable memory. Once he learned the shapes and colors of objects, he never forgot them and could draw and paint them on his own. Esref also overheard people talk about shadows. One day he proudly showed his father a new picture. "Look, Baba, I have made a picture of an apple casting its shadow." "No," Baba laughed. "You have drawn two apples." Esref had assumed a red apple would cast a red shadow. His father then explained how shadows worked, and Esref soon learned how to color them correctly.